Been done by now.
Yeah, I got school tonight. I'm always in a hurry, I
Time
think.
has come, time is in.
Call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Chairman Gary Hall,
Here.
Joe Prince,
Here.
Kathy Waltz. Here. Tony Grass,
Here.
Joe Biden,
Here.
Tom Couch,
Here.
Cindy Lloyd. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Okay, approval of the agenda. On the agenda, we have approval of minor subdivision located in the re-subdivision of Block 3, St. Jude Acres, submitted by Glenn and Nancy Flugie, and request for variance from the required minimum 80-foot lot width for lots in an R1 single-family residential district.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of minutes from December the 3rd, 2012.
If there aren't any corrections or additions, I move that we approve the minutes.
Second.
Your motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizen input, everyone's here for the agenda item. We will move to new business. Approval of minor subdivision located in the re-subdivision of Block 3, St. Jude Acres, submitted by Glenn and Nancy Flugie, and a request for a variance from the required minimum 80-foot lot width for lots in an R1 single-family residential district. Questions, comments?
Petitioner come forward and
Yeah.
take their case.
Mr. Fleet, would you like to take the podium and address the board?
I don't have really anything more than what is stated on the issue here, that when we bought the lots way back there, it was bought as two lots, and they were deeded to us as one lot, so that was a big problem right now, is just come back and make two out of it. About all there is to it. They're getting up in the age where whatever happens soon, you know, kind of getting the state in order, I guess. So that it goes back to two lots for further transfer, whatever needs to happen. And we bought it as two lots at the size that they were. That's about all. Any questions from it there?
Excuse me?
The record plat, something,
Yes.
it showed in the one.
There's copy of it in the packet. And I also talked with the assessors to kind of track down how the lots were sold and how they came to be straight. It was difficult to find descriptions in deeds, and it was determined that all of the lots on that side of St. Anne were sold as deed description and not per lot, as most subdivisions are sold per lot. This was how much land do you want, I'll sell you this much. And that's why they started out as being 70-foot lots. They were accepted into the city as 70-foot lots, which is 10 feet less than the front width that's generally accepted for R1s. When he bought an extra piece from the neighboring property to straighten his, straighten it out.
I bought so many feet that
Right.
wasn't on the deed, so that was
Right.
deeded later.
Right.
That's correct mistake.
He just came up short. believe when Mr. Flutie first came into the office and when we were talking about the plat, he was under the assumption that there was still 70 feet on each lot, and therefore he had 140 feet, and split it again, it would be 70 feet. But doing the deed research, and then I noticed on here that it wasn't, it fell short, about 5 feet short of the 70 feet.
Yeah, we bought it as 135 feet. When I physically went and measured it in the 70s, it came out to be 5 feet short. And that's why the second deed was given. So, yes, you know what, that never did make a 170-foot lot, did it?
No, it never was.
We bought them, they were, okay, they were 60 and 65-foot lots. Whatever time you look at it. So we're requesting now to make, going back to the 2 lots that we assumed that we bought at that time.
Reading this, there's an 8-foot offset between your current residence and the property line you want to split.
Yes.
Right.
And I double-checked with the surveyor on that
Right.
also.
Everything should be up to what the minimum setbacks and so forth call for.
Brenda, have you heard anything, you've contacted the neighbors, have you heard any
I did
response from
hear
anybody?
from Mary Stupi, your neighbor, and she was surprised that you were building on it. Did she contact you today, Mr. Flutie?
Yeah, we talked to them. We
Okay.
talked to, I guess, three of them, more or less asking what was going on, and
Yeah.
it's about the same as I said here. I never heard any objections.
I mean, if you take his property and look right behind it, it's the same width as those 2 properties there that have 2 houses on them. I mean, I know firsthand this whole subdivision has been a mess. My current house is actually split between 2 different lots right now. And we sold the lot next to us years ago when they built a house on it. And my house is actually where Gettinger Street should have continued through the neighborhood. And, I mean, he's basically cleaning up a mess from a long time ago.
Yes,
And
I agree.
unfortunately, I still have a mess with my house being split right in the middle on 2 different lots, so.
It's weird that they went to the trouble of platting the subdivision
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
didn't
they
sell the
didn't follow
lots.
it. And if you look at Gettinger Street, it's got such a weird crook in it. I mean, the whole thing, it was just, when they did it, you know, somebody came in, well, I want this piece. Okay, well, we'll just move the road,
That's
we'll just do
exactly
this. And we weren't under the city at the time, actually, they were trying to make it its own city at one time. We had a whole park, I don't know if you remember the park down there and all that, but,
Park, and there was gonna be a swimming pool.
Right, and
ballpark.
it just never did materialize, and it was kind of a hodgepodge from the get-go, so, I mean, right now, I just think he's doing some cleanup work. You can see on the map, his 2 lots are equal, the ones right behind it that have 2 houses on it, so. In fact, if you look at the line, it cuts right through that one house, but, I mean, I don't know if there's any dissension, but I'd make a motion to approve.
I'd second the motion.
Got a motion and a second? We do a roll call, please.
Kathy Waltz,
Yes.
Tony Grass,
Yes.
Jeff Eidman,
Yes.
Tom Couch,
Yes.
Joe Prince,
Yes.
Gary Art,
Yes.
Six yeses, 0 noes.
When will I say
It has to be advertised for 15 days. So we'll go in,
2 weeks from this day?
probably the first meeting, I think, in March.
Well, both of them.
First and third?
Second.
It's a mess.
Can't make the newspaper until 12. So we got 15 days, so it had to be for the meeting in March.
That'll go to the Board of Aldermen, the first meeting in March,
Second Thursday in March.
second Thursday in March.
Okay.
We have any old business? Other business?
New business, old business, and other business.
Well, you can have old business and old
I
business.
guess.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Keep this map.
You know, I'm really glad it's so proper, so it's all the time. I think these properties is easy.
It was started and then it was.
That's it.
rebuilt.